Greetings and salutations. Sorry, the cameraman is terrible, and everything is set on top of a flexible thing, so I can adjust the camera. But more flexibility to adjusting the camera means everything bobbles around more easily. I'm just trying to get it level. Yeah, get it quasi level. And that is one of my favorite spots so far that I have found in Splatoon 3 for the Nintendo Switch. This is specifically the Splatfest for the scissors and rock, paper, scissors Splatfest. And I go sliding off the ledge. My favorite spot, by the way, I've so far found, is if you go around the outside of this tree, you could easily get up to here. But I cannot see through. Update on the maps. I took a little break and a nap so I could upload some of my videos. Of course, it throws. If you were watching earlier, and I walked out and I showed the float, all three of those sections float around independently around the plaza. And they combine together at the back half of the Splatfest to make the stand. Which is actually kind of partially compromised by all the extra wood and framing they have to put around the bottom of it. And the big platform they have to set out front, which does nothing but obstruct the center section of the stage. There's a lot more scissors people now out here than earlier. Maybe Team Scissors are people that sleep in. But there was a halftime report stating that they were actually in the lead so far. Alrighty, I have switched over to. When you come in here, I didn't actually show the menu for this, but when you come in here, by the way, I'm using the Aero Spray MG currently. It has a very good rapid fire. And piles in damage pretty quickly. These are infinite health dummies here. You can never kill them, as far as I know. I want a little burst pattern out of it. And then there's also this little fun dummy over here that also has infinite health. But he basically imitates whatever you do. So there we go. There's a little play area lobby up here. Your items actually disappear magically when you cross this median here. And this is the hangout area for your teammates and you. And then here is what looks to be a coffee shop. There should actually be a picture of a pigeon in this area if Nintendo really wants to throw in an Easter egg for people. Let's go with the regular. And instead of being launched into a area, you actually just hang out in here. And error communication occurred. It happens. That's why these things are tested. And that's part of the function of the... adjust my camera so I lock it better. Alrighty. And then since whenever you have one of those errors happen, you literally have to go back in here to activate it. Note the beacon on your backpack or your tank. That indicates that you're in the matchmaking mode. You speed up by jumping a little bit. It only has 3 explosive phases. But there's only really noticeably 2 clicks through it. Doesn't take long for that to recharge. Oh, incidentally, the little dolphin rider just immediately reminded me of the scene in Godzilla vs. Megalon, where the kid is out in the pond or the lake, and the Septopians are about to launch Megalon, and the little dolphin rider gets pulled in, and then the kid has a very terrifying period of time where he may or may not go down a sinking hole. Oops. I thought there was a ledge edged on that side. Oh. Have to be careful with that. Of course, I got trifected right there. I got one person behind me and one person to my right. I was just hoping that the explosive range on that would have caught both of them. You always learn by being risky sometimes. You just jump right in. And then sometimes if you are really risky, your opponents will... Sometimes if you're really risky, your opponents will actually think you're really terrible. Which actually works in my favor because I am actually terrible. And Ultra Fire. And that's the thing about the new killer whale. It can actually split its shot quite drastically. That's the nice thing about the Aerospray MG. You really could pump out a lot of damage on this sucker. I am, on the other hand, an old bucket brigader. Yeah. Speech problem. Come on, wake up, brain. Gotta drink more coffee. Actually, drinking too much coffee can actually make you more drowsy. Coffee stops working and your brain adjusts to it. I'm rusty. I'm rusty from the first set of videos. This is I played early in the morning after I dropped. I did a whole bunch of side stuff, and then #1 base defender, #1 ink consumer, #1 base inker. So weirdly, I'm the party member that somehow painted most of our base, or was darn close to being the top. It seems to be bigger if you let it ride out to the end. Battle time. That's actually kind of nice. It kind of takes you back to the original Splatoon where you had the mini-games between matches. I like the glasses. Incidentally, I've found that sometimes you can actually launch yourself on top of various... Oh. It's a cross-team verse. Sometimes you do that on purpose. For the explicit purpose. Oh my goodness. Someone has to launch an Inkasuka at me. Oh, crap. Facing the wrong direction. Memo to self. I'm not entirely certain as to if the... I'm gonna try that again. Memo to self. Pay attention if the dolphin likes to go to one side or the other. Because if it does, that's really important. And we got both done in. I think I did most of the damage, and then my teammate basically he polished it off. Okay, someone's gonna have to be the brave one. And I'm just insane enough to be brave. In a few hours, or I'll also be drunk enough. Darn! Only if you accidentally hit that with your own attack and made it bigger. Oh no, you're stuck in the purple. We lost that one badly. Alrighty. Thank you very much for watching the video. #1 turf inker, #1 enemy base inker. usually in the first half, when I was in the first few matches, I was basically constantly number one, Ink Assister or Splat Assister. Thank you very much for watching. See you next video, and bye.